Anime traditionally comes from manga, but where does manga come from exactly? How did it start? This is what we will be discussing on today's Topic Tuesday. How's it going, everybody? I'm Durka.
And I'm an Esther, and we're Whataweeb. So no one knows exactly when the style or inclination for the art of manga has come about. Some people argue it was early as the 6th century, or the 12th century, or even as late as the 18th century. Nonetheless, whichever one is correct means that manga has been around for a very, very long time.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely been around for a long time. A lot of people believe that these scrolls called the Shigasan Engi scrolls were the first manga. They are just painted hand scrolls that tell a little story. And manga in general, though, could be divided into about three eras where people think it's changed a lot: the pre-Meiji era, the Meiji era, and the World War II era. With the World War II era being the one that we're most familiar with because that's the manga of today. But everybody just thinks that the success of manga is because of each of these eras.
As Dirk has said before, World War II is the modern era that is accredited to the commercialization that came through the post World War II era, which helped manga become as big as it is right now. The Meiji and other eras helped develop the widespread literacy in Japan that was necessary for text to grow, and the pre Meiji art follows certain aesthetics that are believed to lead into current manga.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it started. So why do we think the World War II era is the most popular idea for this entire reason for manga becoming popular? Well, a lot of people accredit it to the atomic bombing. So as you know, the atomic bombing happened during World War II. A lot of people died. A lot of people were terribly injured, and this scarred the Japanese psyche. They were a very proud race of warriors, and they had been defeated. They saw their cities dying. So a lot, the cute or kawaii images that you see today, the big eyes, the round faces, are supposed to be thought as a way to help them cope, as a way that they can look at that and be a little happier, even in this depressed type of state. After the war, Japan was forced to be involved with a lot of trans-Pacific slash economic and trading in general. They were forced to globalize. Japan used to kind of stay by itself, and they were definitely affected by the different culture from the outside world, mainly for their cartooning and film.
But yes, even Star Wars. Yes, lightsabers, blasters, Luke, I am your father. All that came from the US and helped transform was transformed into manga, and then that manga was marketed in the US, which led to manga being widespread and globalized. But for all intents and purposes, almost everyone believes modern manga started during the occupation and post-occupational years of Japan. So pretty much from 1945 to the early 60s, the censorship policies during this time did not apply to manga, so it was one of the few forms of media that everyone could still have access to, and this led to more artistic creativity. Many of you should know of Astro Boy by Osamu Tezuka, which started in 1951. That is credited as the forefront of the manga popularization phase, along with Sazae-san, which started in 1946.
Yeah, so Astro Boy, yeah, that should a lot of people know what that is. You may not have seen it, you may not have watched it, but everybody knows it existed and it is super popular. It became a new symbol of peace and helped Japan really renunciate, have a renunciation of the war. It helped them move on in a sense, and that's why it's still today extremely popular. This season itself had an anime that is a prequel to Astro Boy. It was called A.T.O.M the Beginning. Like even today, as in literally like 2 days ago, they're still putting out content for it. It's crazy. Sazae-san, which Nestor mentioned, also showed strength and challenged a lot of norms. So by having a very strong female character, showing also trying to help people face the world with a cheerful resilience. So not being sad all the time, getting past your difficulties and everything, which truly necessary for post-war Japan. It was a beautiful message. This country had been war-torn, destroyed, and they really needed a way to get back together. So a lot of people think that these two manga really helped with that. Astro Boy itself could be considered one of the first shonen manga, while Sazae-san probably the first shoujo manga that, and they set tones for everything after them.
Though through and through, shonen and shoujo manga started coming out around 1950, setting their own tones. Tezuka even continued making manga with Princess Knight, which is considered one of the most iconic manga for girls that were male authored. Princess Knight was about a girl who was going on an adventure, pretending to be a male prince to stop an evil duke from coming into power. She had been born with both a male and female soul, challenging both long-standing gender roles.
Yeah, so along with all of this, after the fact that manga was existed, it just continued. It just kept continuing. That artistic creativity we mentioned earlier kept moving on and moving on. The style started to change a little bit. People started having their own versions, their own styles, as you could see today. Not everybody has the same exact style for manga. It follows certain conventions, but those conventions started off with Tezuka and with Sazai-san. So even things like Neon Genesis Evangelion or Vision of Escaflowne, things we consider classics of our generation, they all started because of Astro Boy, because of Sazai-san. Those tones that they set in the beginning really helped and were really developed as time went on and created these sci-fi crazy type manga and anime today.
So, guys, if you guys did enjoy this first Topic Tuesday, make sure to hit that like button. It really does mean a lot. Make sure to go in the description below. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Twitch. Dirka's about to start streaming Fake Go soon.
Yeah.
Probably later today when this video goes up, hopefully, when he fixes his stuff. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content made from us. Also in the comment section below, make sure to, if you want us to discuss a certain topic, make sure to write that down. Make sure to tell us what you knew, what you didn't know. What did you learn today? Because that helps us give some feedback. Dirka, do you have any final words for the people?
Yeah, no, definitely let us know what you guys thought of this first Topic Tuesday. I thought it was definitely enlightening to take a look at this, so just understand it in a different aspect. And if you guys have anything you want to know, hey, we'd love to try to take a gander, try to see if we can learn about it, if it's Japanese culture. So please leave a comment. No,
don't sound too desperate. Anyways, this has been Anester.
It's been Durka.
And Sayo Nara.